All right. Crunch and munch. Imagine chunk mining with teeth. What's up, Seer? What's up, Ferret? How are y'all doing? Nah, but I need some deep slate I can chew on while I mine. Imagine. Alright, who name changed? Also, one sec. This guy will never stick to a username, will he? What's up, Grillo? What's up, Perry? How y'all doing? Destination programming. Why would you program when you could do nothing? Genius. Or what was I doing? Right, I was gonna chunk mine. Alright. Oh, man. Alright, well, just let me know what to refer to you as. Navy. Alright. Just in time for wartime. Perfect. Alright. Anyways, let's not waste time. Let's begin. Let's do this. Joel. Joel. Just about ready for anything at this point. Yep. All I know is that you need to get ready to learn Chinese. It will do you some good. I'm thinking about possibly moving to Szechuan, personally. Just for the memes, like the sauce. Yes. Yeah, just for the memes. Honestly, considering how insane reality is, I feel like making choices based on memes fits the script. Chengdu. Moving to Worcester sauce. That's somewhere in the UK, I assume. Worcestershire. Worcestershire. Ooh, Worcester. Low-key, I've heard it butchered and said so many different ways that I literally don't even remember what the correct pronunciation is anymore. Change your name to Chinese Daria Core Enjoyer in honor of Honk. We should rename a Chinese city to Daria Core. Honk would move there immediately. Peak comedy is calling it wacha-cha-cha-cha. You're right. That was pretty funny. Really got me hooting and hollering. Worcestershire. Me when I'm asked if I can open the war chest. Sure. Genius, I know. Anyways, hope y'all have had a good day today. I had to go to the dentist today. It was pretty epic. Not really. My teeth hurt. I think my teeth hurt like more after going to the dentist than when I got there. Have I been drilled good or just a cleaning? Yeah, they like I didn't have to do like a root canal this time, so I'm happy about that, but they definitely were like having to scrape and drill at my teeth just to clean them. It was very unpleasant. But I've just been given really bad teeth genetics, so just always got something going on there. Yeah, little hack job, dude. It's like they're just like drilling at the plaque, and they're like, "Oh, by the way, this is probably gonna hurt. You don't consider yourself a saint anymore. That's how you change. Fair, fair." Did you really mind chunks with my teeth? Look, I mean, if I break all my pickaxes, I don't got much of a choice. Remember, couldn't even brush your tongue against your teeth one visit. Oh no. This guy loves biting pickaxes like the horsey that bites. Horsey gonna bite? Horsey gonna bite? No, no. Surely not. Surely not. Horsey would never bite. Horsey would never bite, Ideal. What's up? How you doing? Love it when they hit you with the local numbing, you can't close your mouth for 24 hours. For me, it wasn't even like when I got the root canal, it wasn't even the fact that like I could close my mouth, but like they definitely did not give me enough numbing agent. Man, I just got reminded of a terrible memory. I remember I went to the dentist in high school, and they pulled out like they pulled out a numbing agent that literally was like horse tranquilizer size. Like it was a comically large needle. And the worst part is they literally had to get 2 of them because it wasn't enough. Yeah, they literally gave me they actually thought I was the horsey that was gonna bite. They gave me the horse tranquilizer numbing agent. They just got the biggest needle they could find. Yeah, they're oh man. Yeah, not enjoyable, not enjoyable. And yeah, I mean, I guess not drooling all day is nice, but I mean, I kind of liked not being in pain. I liked it when I wasn't in pain. I don't know, just whatever the numbing agent they used at the time just was not very good or something. And dude, they always try to ask me questions while they got the tools in my mouth. Like I can't answer. I can't really answer your question if you won't like let me talk. They're just like, does this hurt? And I'm just like, because I can't say anything. But yeah, this time it was mostly just a routine cleaning. I do need like a bunch more fillings on my teeth because my teeth are super messed up. So what do you do in your spare time, Mule? Yeah, I mean, my dentist today did ask me, so what'd you do on the weekend? But thankfully that was before they started just hacking at my teeth. So they at least had the foresight to ask me beforehand. And then she just started complaining about March Madness to me, despite me not knowing anything about that. It was fun. Big slime trail over pulsating pin, yeah. Not fun, not fun. I don't like the dentist very much, but I really have to go to the dentist because my teeth are so messed up. Just, one, I'm not the best at taking care of them, but two, everyone in my family, as far as I'm aware, have not had the best luck with their teeth, so yeah, it just is what it is. Honestly, I should just not have teeth anymore. That would be epic. Actual genetics issue. Usu players should take notes. Yeah. George washing machine. Oh yeah, just like that one US state is named after. I should move to washing machine. Dude had just one tooth left before he became president. Hey, to be fair, he did have other teeth. It's just the teeth of his slaves, but I digress. Low-key, though, my dentist was definitely just in the mood to lecture people today. She just repeated like 10 times the like same exact thing, be like, hey, you should use an electric toothbrush or whatever. I'm just like, okay, go. Well, actually, I was more like, because, you know, she was literally telling me this while she had the tools in my mouth. Eat a block of feta cheese every night before bed. This would fix my teeth. This is true. Fact checked and true. What's up, Honk? Oh man. Yeah, the theta sensors were tingling. What's up, Newell? How you doing? You know Hunk is here when he's here. True, true. Very true. Beverage consumed. Hmm. Now, I'm not sure how long this chunk's gonna take, but I did see that there's obsidian at the bottom, so we'll see, we'll see. Could be slightly longer than average, most likely. Also, I don't know how many of y'all saw the new stuff they're adding to Minecraft. They added some weird new mob. I think it's like the sulfur slime or sulfur cube. I think slime. It's a weird little creature. They'll do anything but add more inventory space. Or like make the end actually good. Don't worry, we got a golden dandelion. Golden dandelion. I'm once again asking for you to dig chunks. You ask, and I shall deliver. What's up, Ria? How you doing? Because of a what? Oh. I see, I see. Hey Hawk, just letting you know that they're adding a golden dandelion to Minecraft, just in case you weren't aware. Too slimy golden dandelion. Oh really now? Actually no, I believe you, because you think too slimy is better than basically everything. I should be asking you, what is better than too slimy? This is the real question. Cheese. You know what? I can agree with you on this. I definitely will agree with you. What's better than feta cheese? More feta cheese. Good mac and cheese. Ooh. Man, I haven't had mac and cheese in a while. I should get in on this again. I made like a mac and cheese with like chicken though, like something actually nutritious. Make chili mac and feta cheese. That sounds crazy. Honestly, my go-to for mac and cheese is like if I'm not adding like chicken or anything to it, I'm just like doing a very simple like, you know, noodles, cheese, and then I just throw on Cajun spice, smoked paprika, chili powder, good stuff. Garlic powder as well. Hannah Montana opening. It's the best of both worlds. Indeed, indeed. Mac and feta. I've never heard of mac and cheese using feta though. What C14 song is this? Blind Spots. I'm with the deli. Oh yeah, just some poop. What are you talking about? What did I say that made you? What am I saying that's making you say that I'm ordering poop? Doesn't know. First of all, I don't be ordering at the deli no more. You're hungry? You're gonna eat a leftover curry from today? Enjoy. Probably gonna be making some butter chicken pretty soon myself. There was a bit on Reels where people who go to delis, order a sandwich, and ask for some poop on the side or on the sandwich or whatever. I'm sure the workers love that. Do you think you'll hit 19.1 million today? Probably not. We might hit 2 million deep slate though. Actually, almost certainly. Yeah, this is only gonna be a 2-chunk day. I don't have too much time, and I gotta do things later tonight. Gotta do some batch cooking. Gotta make a nice design for another portal and server play on and shower. Alright. You should mine an entire chunk under the nether portal. This is a not biased idea. You should mine 1024 entire chunks. See, now you're speaking my language. Very genius original idea. I wish I came up with something like that. Your homework is hilarious because your writing gets smaller and smaller as you go more insane the further you go into the problem. Yeah. It's okay, Honk. Right when you finish college, we will give you a world with many opportunities and wonder and joy for you to enter. Okay, McDonald's. You know this would be Faster View's world edit? My god. I'm such an idiot. What have I been doing all this time? Took easy work at McDonald's before dying to a Mick grenade on Mick duty. Took easy if he was American. Cookies is my favorite gravy seal. Cheeseburger. That's actually that could be a menu item. They should get in on this. Hot dog easy. Okay, but if they got a hot dog easy, they also gotta get a hot dog difficult dish. Just the hot dog that's really hard to consume. Hey Honk, if you're still here, I just came up with a genius idea. Stream Hills chunk with the silverfish. What if we moved April 1st to June 7th? Think about this. What if we made April Fools on June 7th? What if we moved it to January 6th? Oh man, that's a good idea. It's a day of peace. How come silverfish don't swim in water? They should fix that. They would unironically fix this before they added more inventory space. Just saying. This fish is silver 15. If you know, you know. Fun fact, you started dating your girlfriend on January 6th, but of 2021? This is the real question. Of 2025. I sleep. You should time travel to start dating on January 6th, 2021. We should kiss under Nancy Pelosi's desk. Oh, man. Yeah. In 2021, he was very A minor. And they spoke much less English. I see, I see. Very underage is what you meant to say, but hey, I mean, look, maybe you're just in musical chord. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not here to judge. Maybe you're Kendrick Lamar. True. You went from A minor to mustard. Elite ball knowledge. B sharp. Personally, I'm more of a fan of C sharp. Because that's like sharp cheddar. Yummy. Also, you don't date underage people. That's not very presidential of you. It's actually presidential to do this now. Don't you know? Don't worry, you're not American. Not yet. Said you're in Canada? Don't worry. You're joining us soon. Sometimes you envision a very large rectangular prism of American cheddar in front of you. You just throw your home onto it. I think you might be a mouse. Have you considered this fact, Seer? We will burn down the White House again. Ha! I mean, they're literally already tearing down the White House, by the way. They started with the East Wing. So they would actually want this. Beep. We're on to you. We're on to you. Yeah. Don't do the work for them. Let them waste the American taxpayers' dollar for that one. You finish the problem, it's over. Oh, just in time for you to start scrolling Instagram Reels as a treat. Dude, Instagram Reels while chewing on a block of feta? Legendary? Done this? I bet you have. Alright, gotta watch the durability. It went down like 6 durability there. Because of the diamonds. Diamonds, diamonds. She'll take your leave. Alright. Go enjoy your block of American cheddar. Or just enjoy your day. See ya. Crunch and Munch Part 2. I sure hope it's not that crunchy, but enjoy regardless. See ya. Okay, these silverfish are being quite annoying. The World Cup song? I have no idea what you're talking about. When the World Cup happens, they hire people to make a song. This time it's like country. Well, probably because it's being hosted in the USA. So that tracks. Jelly Roll in the artist list. Yeah, I'm good. Oh my god. Still hilarious that we have an artist named Jelly Roll representing America. So symbolic. White Honk, you should start making your own music and name yourself Feta Block. Change American culture for the better. I mean, Jelly Roll is just a country artist, right? If I remember correctly. Unironically, Honk would have done a better job, probably. Feta Cheesy. Wait, that's actually not even the worst name ever. If Too Slimy was one of the artists for the World Cup song, maybe I would actually support the World Cup. Dude, I can't wait for people to travel to America to watch the World Cup and then they get arrested and deported by ICE. This is gonna be so epic. Actually, they won't be deported. They'll just be sent to the camps that they're building. Because they started talking about we shouldn't talk about mass deportations anymore. I think they want to move to just forced labor. They realize deportation is actually a favor. Yeah. Although, truthfully, it's really not, because they were deporting people to, like, literally the worst countries they could think of. Not, like, even their country of origin, in a lot of cases. Like, they literally want to deport people to countries like Libya and Liberia. Or, like, Rwanda, or just Ecuador. El Salvador. No, actually, I don't think Ecuador. I think just El Salvador. Brendan went to El Salvador. I mean, I'm sure El Salvador is nice when you're not in CCOT. When you're not in the literal, like, detention prison camp. Yeah, I think, that would be a good combo. You know, Miles and Too Slimy. He basically said military everywhere polluted, but it's cheap. Yeah, I mean, that seems pretty accurate. I mean, if you want a cheap vacation, sure, but like, probably better South American countries to go to than that one. Like, low-key, I would be interested in visiting, like, Chile or Peru. Colombia. Colombia would be cool, too. You just travel to the worst places ever, like, genuinely. Yeah, this guy should travel from El Salvador to Libya, and then travel to, Somalia, and then travel to Yemen. And then he should go... And then he should go to Belarus. You want to tell me, yo, you want to travel to the slums of India this summer? North Korea. God. At least all of the places I listed, you would have a pretty good chance of being able to leave. But North Korea, I don't know about that one. Japan. You probably would want to travel to, like, the nuclear reactor or something. Unless you're a Dennis Rodman. Yeah, that guy is chilling, but it's very much the exception. I mean, I just think about the story from like 10 to 15 years ago now of this one American that traveled to North Korea as like a vacation type deal, and he came back literally in a vegetative state and died. His name was Otto. Otto something, but yeah. Go to Ukraine right now, go to Chernobyl. Yeah. He stole a portrait of Kim Jong-un or something like that. That's literally just what the North Korean officials said. There's literally no actual proof. They have like a very blurry video that you can't even tell if that's actually him or if it literally was just like some other person and if it was like actually staged or not. It's a very complicated case because it's also not entirely clear if he actually was like tortured because he was being held in like a labor camp. But it wasn't clear if he was actually tortured or if he, like, botched trying to end his life. And the family didn't really want to do an autopsy. So, it's just something we'll probably never know the true answer to. I think the most likely scenarios are either he tried ending his life once he realized that he was not going to be able to leave anytime soon. Or they did torture him and put him into a vegetative state as a result and just never admitted fault. Either way, extremely bad situation. Botulism. Honestly, that could be plausible too. Like, just like getting bad food. But I don't know if botulism could put you in a coma. Like basically become a vegetable. But whatever the case is, it's just really bad. You can die from it. Yeah, well, I know that you can die from it, but the thing is that he, like, was in a vegetative state, so, like, I wasn't sure if, like, botulism can do that to you before it just kills you. I don't really know how it works. Sleeping pill, yeah. Honestly, I think it could be plausible that it was a self-harm attempt gone wrong, but it does feel unlikely. But I mean, he was sentenced. I forgot like how long he was sentenced for. Like if it was like 20 years or if it was literally the rest of his life. I don't actually remember. Cuz like if it was literally the rest of his life, I could see why he would consider doing that. Assuming that's even remotely what happened. But yeah, it's just a very sad case overall, and should be a lesson that if you're an American, never travel to North Korea, not even as a curiosity. Don't do it. It's just literally not worth risking your life for. Okay, but why aren't we nuking North Korea first? Because North Korea has nukes. That's why. Isn't that why we're nuking Iran? Because they might get nukes? Well, that's just the excuse. I don't know if you're aware of this, Honk, but Benjamin Netanyahu is literally saying in the 90s that Iran was months or years away from getting a nuke. So literally for at least 30 years he was saying this. Iran does not have nukes, and they were not getting nukes. Now, we haven't nuked Iran yet. Hopefully we never do. But the excuse is not real. Well, then let's give them nukes and then nuke North Korea. I mean, legitimately, the reason we don't nuke North Korea is because even if nuking them was successful, North Korea would be able to nuke South Korea faster than we would be able to take out the nukes in North Korea. Like, it would take enough time for the nuke to fly from the USA or anywhere near, like a base or whatever. Like, North Korea would have enough time to be able to launch their nukes to South Korea and literally kill millions, if not tens of millions of people. So that's the legitimate reason we don't do this. Because it just would cause nightmare scenario. And then also, if nukes start flying over the airspace of other countries that have nukes, they might feel like they have to launch their nukes. So why not, bro? Because we haven't done that. So maybe we should just not do that. Even if you feel like we are gonna start launching nukes, how about we just don't do that? Mining 1.21 chunks seems so painful. It's really not. It's only painful if you don't enjoy it. Make you president, you'll do it. If we make you president, you'll just give everyone a block of feta and everyone will chill out. And then as like a treat, we'll let you nuke Jelly Roll. Deal? We can throw in Ed Sheeran too, if you'd like. He ordered a deal. Yep. What's up, Manny? Crazy how fast this de-rusting is going. Yeah, once you start getting into it, you start realizing it doesn't take that long. I do think, though, like, it depends on what skills you're de-rusting. If it's like aim, honestly, aim doesn't really take that long to de-rust. Speed is the really hard one, or no, not speed even, like stamina, I feel like is the hardest one. Tapping, yeah. That's good though, if it's not taking you very long. Because I know, at least for me, like, stamina was something not easy to recover. Honestly, I don't think I'm even at my old level in terms of raw speed, but I don't push myself hard enough, so it hurts. Yeah, you might be overdoing it then if you're de-rusting quickly. Play for 10 hours, then put your hands in a blender. Hashtag Doki Challenge. Now, the Doki Challenge is finding teammates in any FPS game that are actually any good. That's the Doki Challenge. Impossible challenge, by the way. Got a number one on a new map. Probably gone by now, but yippee. Yeah, it's fun. I used to do that a lot when I was doing completion. I would play new maps as they got ranked, and I would just get tons of replays watched, because I would be number one and top A on the map for a while. Just woke up. Oh boy. Yeah? How are you feeling? And then some hidden poopy head outscores you. Classic. Many such cases. From a nap? Ah, yeah, okay, okay. Feeling good? That's good. Hopefully everything's going well. Yeah, I was actually just about to ask. The interview went well, but won't know if you got it until a few days from now. Good luck, my friend. You hopefully got this. Hopefully you didn't give them meth head vibes. Would I rather eat a bucket of crab for $600 million or get tickled by 600 million crabs for a bucket? What's the bucket made of? Crab? Alright, bring me the 600 million crabs. Art of the deal. By the way, I can sell 600 million crabs for a lot more than $600 million. True art of the deal. Hirari shoots a strange bird. Indeed, indeed. Sell them to North Korea. True. Can't wait to see Kim Jong-un eat 600 million crabs. I need dinner, BRB. Enjoy. Enjoy. Oh, there's an air pocket. That's gonna be useful for offsetting the time loss from Obsidian later. Because I know there is Obsidian in this one. You realize you stopped improving back then because you just played comfort maps. Now you see you should be playing hard maps. Okay, but you know what, Manny? Once I played Osu a lot less, and then I decided to start like playing a lot more again, I had that same exact realization. It's like, wow. I mean, in my case, it really was like, since I played literally everything, I played a lot of really comfortable maps. And it's really hard to break out of it once you're like deep in that cycle. But having enough time away from Osu helps you to reset your mental. Play 10-star aim maps. True. I need to play aim map sessions, Honk. You should low-key get me some aim maps to play for my next few streams. My level or your level? Um, I mean, you could throw in some that are your level, but dude, I can barely pass like 7 and 8 star aim maps, depending on what type of aim it is. So keep that in mind. Do you know that loved Daraband map, the Work song? Do you remember this map? I played that with Relax today and I got like 50 misses. So that should tell you what my aim skill level is. Clean. Clean 86%, 50 misses with Relax. Six-star maps that are not aim maps are insane. You just gotta play more aim. You gotta do the honk method. Play 13-star aim maps so that way 10-star aim is actually really easy. So in your case, just play like 8-star aim maps and then 6-star aim maps will be easy. It kind of works though. Like, I'm gonna say this, Honk. Playing 8 and 9-star maps with Relax actually made playing like 5 and 6-star aim maps super trivial. It definitely was way easier after warming up like that. Now, granted, I don't think Relax is like the best way to go about it because I really should learn tapping while I do it, but all those years ago. I mean, I've known this kind of info. I just am afraid to apply it because I hate being out of my comfort zone. It's very hard for me to actually play outside my comfort zone. I mean, most of my UC career is literally just score farming, which is like the ultimate comfort level type gaming, basically. But yes, wrecked. Yeah. I mean, do you think it would actually be beneficial for me to basically do that on like 9-star maps, just to like 15 or 10 minutes of warming up like that? Also, it's fun. Hmm. Okay. Should I try tapping along while I play Relax, or does that like does that even matter? Doesn't matter. Okay, okay. I mean, it is just for the aim, anyways. My tapping feels pretty decent though, Honk. Like I was playing Monstrata's Road of Resistance, and I failed like literally the last second, like the last millisecond of the last hard stream in that map, like the diff spike, and I had 98%. Like I actually felt like I was properly tapping. It was awesome. Now granted, that's only 205 BPM, but like I literally lost all of my tapping stamina once I completed Osu, because I also switched to a different tapping technique. What you do if you're screwing up is you play a map with Relax and Autopilot until you can play it. Man, Autopilot's really hard for me, just because, like, my brain just kind of struggles with the fact that Autopilot aims, like, very precise, and it feels very unnatural to tap along to. Just aim along. No, I don't think so. No. But yeah, I don't know. I think it'd be beneficial for me to maybe do stuff like that for warming up. Because I feel like I've still not really found like the perfect warm up for me. I mean, I kind of do the autopilot thing, but just like not by playing long stream practice for warm up. That's basically autopilot. So I kind of do this already, but I just need to do the aim equivalent. So I just need to slap relax onto maps. Also, that's a lot of lava. Oh no. Am I actually gonna get wrecked? Like time-wise? You just spam 350 BPM aim maps for warm-up. Okay. Scale that down to my skill level. What should I be doing? Should I be doing like 270 or something? 150? Oh my god. You're right, you're right. I think the other problem I have is that, because I haven't played any of, like, the new maps in the last few years, I don't really know what's, like, the maps I need to be looking for, like, optimal warming up in this regard. It doesn't even matter if you hit the notes, just move your cursor fast enough to the beat, then focus on precision. You know what? I kind of was noticing this today when I tried this. When I played the like 8 and 9 star maps with relax for like 10 minutes, and then I played like a 5.9 star jump map that kind of had big jumps. It really like dawned in my head like, "Oh, I should just aim faster." I always played the way of like aim literally as late to the note as possible, because at least I would combo it that way. Basically, I would get the precision before I actually did the speed, when I probably should be doing it the other way around. I focus too much on the precision and not enough on the actual getting to the note. So, like, I can basically aim precisely on a map, but only if the map was, like, 2 stars lower spacing. So it's not very helpful. Yeah, at least there is a decent air pocket, so that should help. Yeah, I'll give this a try, Honk. I'll see how it goes. I wish I had more like modern graveyard maps. All the graveyard stuff I have is literally from like 5+ years ago. Honestly, bordering on mostly like 8+ years ago at this point. A lot of it has actually become love maps. Spam aim farm. Okay, counterpoint. Relax farming on rest spell maps. Lost a lot of the maps they enjoyed after reinstall and forgot the names. If you go on the Osu website, I don't know if this is a supporter feature, but you should be able to click on like maps that you've played. It might be a supporter feature though. I don't know. Maybe wait, if you're playing on laser, you might be able to do it in laser. I don't know, but there should be like an option in the beatmap listing page to search for stuff you've played. Tyler Dip could make Hyena rest spell. Couldn't make Chug Chug with you. That is not true. Neither of those mappers could make either of those maps. Don't even joke with me. If Tyler Derp could make a map comparable to Hyena, I would stop making fun of them. That means they would just be a better mapper than Rust Belt because they can make both player slop, but then also make like high elo player slop, aka Rust Belt maps. You just look at most played. You could. Gonna go eat jellied horse ankles. Enjoy, honk. I'll do you proud. I'll play 9-star relaxed DTM tomorrow for warm up. I won't hit a single thing just for you. So I'm gonna mute my mic for a minute. Be right back. Because he learned from me. That's why, Manny. I poisoned his mind. So much work. It's really not. It becomes natural once you do it enough. Alright. We are getting closer and closer to the lava. Thankfully, there's no chickens near the lava, or else we'd be having a whole musical number playing. Does Discord sometimes make Usu or other games lag for you? Yes. Absolutely it does. I think this is a pretty common experience. Discord is just a pretty intensive program. I don't really know the exact reason why, but yeah. There needs to be a replacement for Discord soon. Well, apparently if they try to enact the age verification stuff, yeah. I definitely wouldn't want to stick around. Yeah, that did not last. I'm just waiting for other people to tell me where all the cool kids are going to be hanging out soon. All the epic people. I'm not young enough anymore where I just know where everyone's going to be moving. Skype reincarnation, oh boy. We don't need Skype. Oh man, this is a lot of lava. This is gonna be... Depending on how much lava this is, this could unironically turn this into a 2-hour chunk. We're gonna have to prepare for a scenario like this. I think what I should do is look at how much obsidian I have mined currently. 3177. Okay. Just so I know what I'll be at by the time we finish it. Because we'll probably end up losing a few pieces, so it's good to know exactly how much it's going to be here. Because this is already looking like it's going to be the most in a chunk that I've mined so far. So it's a good thing I'm not doing this on a work night, or else I'd be be screwed. But yeah, let's just keep mining the deep slate. Let's not deal with the obsidian yet. We'll deal with it once we have to. At the very least, we've gotten down to this part of the chunk area relatively fast, so that'll help make the odds a little better that this won't be the slowest chunk, but yeah, this is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be interesting. I'm kind of excited. It's my fastest chunk. I think it's like 1 hour and 24 minutes so far. So yeah. Alright. We're getting there, we're getting there. Just finished eating. Nice. What'd you have? Okay, take a buddy deep slate. I think you might want to save room for dessert, because we got a ton of obsidian. Look at this. This is gonna be crazy. Like, unironically, this actually might turn into a 2-hour chunk. Yeah, just trying to deal with as much of the deep slate as I can first. Again, at the very least, otherwise this chunk has actually been slightly faster than average so far. So, maybe it won't be so bad. I mean, if it's just a single layer, that actually wouldn't be very bad at all. But we'll see, we'll see. It might just look scarier than it actually is. My scary, delicious, delightful treats of obsidian. Okay, I think we want to start offhanding. Thank you, thank you. You really want to speedrun some game, you just don't know what? Like, what's SMO? Is that Super Mario Odyssey? Okay. You should speedrun, Tasty Planet. No bias, though. Okay. Here we go. Time to start collecting obsidian. But yeah, I don't know. Just gotta find something you would like playing endlessly, basically. That's the best way to figure out what you want to speedrun, I would imagine. What's something that you can just play for hours on end every day and be happy? Don't really know that's the issue. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe or just Mario Karts in general. That could be fun. Go for it. Although Mario Kart Wii clears, but... Yeah, I have Respiration 3. You don't have your Wii? Oh, GG. Same with your GameCube. GG. That is unfortunate. I mean, I think unfortunately the only game I would speedrun is probably Minecraft, because I don't really play any other games that would lend itself to actually speedrunning. Because I can't really speedrun Osu. That's not really... I mean, it technically is a thing, but like... Okay, all advancements, actually, I think I would enjoy more than just regular, like, RSG. I think I would enjoy all advancements a lot more. I think I would, probably start pulling out my hair, though. If I started doing all advancements runs. Think about when you're going to ask you. I don't remember what my response was. Was it just, why do you hate me and want me dead, though? That's probably what I told you. Because that's what I'm thinking right now. Exactly that? Okay, great. That's my opinion hasn't changed. Chuzzles, speedrun. You're right. Actually, is Chuzzle speedrunnable? I genuinely have no idea. Time to find out. Literally exact same words. Hey, at least I'm consistent. Oh boy, oh boy. This is gonna end up as a lot of a lot of obsidian, ain't it? Yeah, we'll put those away. Honestly, I need more of like just the original Toho songs in my playlist, like not arrangements. I think though, if I was to actually do speedrunning for all advancements, it would do me good to learn regular Minecraft speedrunning first. Because it'd be low-key embarrassing if I was doing all advancements runs and it's still taking me an hour to beat the Ender Dragon. Yeah, the first part is literally beat Minecraft. Yeah. So, like, every time Feinberg does his all advancements runs, he's also just doing a pretty good RSG speedrun first. Most of the time. Like, I want to say he probably resets if he doesn't get an Elytra in, like, 12 minutes. Which is insane to me. $15. Yeah, maybe I exaggerated, but maybe if he's like legitimately going for sub 2 hour, he would go for even as low as 12. I mean, Feinberg has really fast RSG runs. Doesn't he have like an 8-minute time not in ranked? Maybe even 7. I don't actually know. He's really good. He's not like the best, but he's definitely up there. Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. It's his consistency that's scary, for sure, in my opinion. He's definitely one of the most consistent. Ludwig is probably the best, you're right. My favorite lol cow. Yeah, I mean... He just commentates, never mind. I mean, if he wanted to play, he probably could. But he probably doesn't like the stress of that very much. Also, he's not really been doing all advancements runs as of late, which is sad, because he was so close to getting sub 2 hour. And now I'm not sure if he'll actually even be the one to break that barrier anymore. Because other people have started catching up. If not, have taken the record outright. I actually don't even remember. There's 2 modes: practice, full runs, and just time trialing, time trial leaderboards. Yeah, you could. There's different ways to go about it, different categories. You absolutely could just find whatever you feel like you'd be better or more comfortable at, or just what you'd find more fun. I should start a TNT-less, mossless, fastest chunk mine category. I mean, I think most runs don't really use TNT, but yeah, mossless would be kind of cool. But then it would just be a reset world until you get an igloo speedrun, basically. I think a funnier idea is the idea that I've talked about on stream before now, and that I actually had one person do, which is spawn a chunk, mine a chunk, or spawn chunk, mine a chunk. I gotta get the name right. Spawn chunk, mine a chunk. Where basically, whatever chunk you spawn in the world, that's the only chunk you mine, but you also can only use resources in that chunk. Yeah. We had Pretzel do it. And if I remember correctly, it took him like 8 hours. He was doing it on a modern version. So he had to do Deep Slate. Which is a lot harder to do without enchanted tools. Because you literally would not have enchanted tools, by the way. The like strategy is to spawn in a chunk with at least like 2 trees, basically. Access to water so you can get up and down quickly. And being able to find diamonds as quickly as possible. Yeah, in a huge cave, but that's very hard to reset for. Because usually if you're spawning in a chunk, you're not going to be spawning like in a cave. So the huge cave would be more of just like a luck thing. Like, you hope that there's a cave underground. Oh, shoot, there's so much obsidian. This is why I'm glad I took a screenshot of how much obsidian I mined, so I can actually get the real count of how much this is. This is insane. It's actually... I don't know if this is going to be my slowest chunk, though, still. That's the funny part. But... this is a lot of obsidian. We'll get the tally at the end, so just be patient with me on that. But I'll tell you guys exactly how much we mined after we finish this chunk. But yeah, this is interesting. I'm just glad it wasn't like gonna be like literally a 2-hour chunk. I did mine pretty efficiently otherwise, so I think that helped. But yeah, honestly, I think doing spawn chunk, miner chunk runs would be fun. But the problem with me doing that is that it would take an entire stream to do runs of that, most likely. Like, a single run of that. And then also, that would mean I would not be working on this project. So it'd feel kind of weird to do a chunk project that takes away from this project, basically. Or like chunk streams that take away from this project. Speedrunning spawn chunk, miner chunk is basically speedrunning a casino. It's not really any tech you can do. I mean, there is tech, but you're absolutely right in terms of, like, you'd need a really good seed to get a reasonable time. I mean, instead of doing it in multiplayer, we could just start tracking our own, like, speedrun leaderboard of this exact category. Maybe even petition the Minecraft mods to make it a real leaderboard if we get enough submitted runs. I think the best way to go about it is find, like, either, like, a game rule or a Minecraft, like, mod that sets your world border to 16 by 16 as soon as you spawn. So that way you can't, like, accidentally cheat. Just whatever would be easier. And then obviously you'd need to record it if you want it to be legit. But yeah. Verifying runs would be annoying though, because they would be hours-long runs. So that's why we need to get the Minecraft mods to do it. We need them to verify our meme category. Spawn chunk, miner chunk. It's honestly, like, kind of like a fun idea, though, at least in my head. But that's because I like mining chunks, so... of course I would find that idea fun. Okay, this is not even that slow of a run, by the way, guys. Like, this is actually, like... we've had chunks that were, like, into, like, the hour and 45-minute range. This is barely gonna be, like, an hour and 40. Reactions would be funny, too. Yeah, we gotta get some big streamers and YouTubers to react to spawn chunk, miner chunk runs. Even with all obsidian, that's crazy. Yeah, we were, like... I think we legitimately had, like, 6 minutes ahead of pace before we got to all the obsidian. So... it really helped. Also, this song's a banger and has only aged way better in recent times. Guy watches for 8 hours in silence and then freaks out. Okay, wait. That would be really funny, though. Wait, guys. Funny idea. We get everyone in the community to start doing spawn chunk, miner chunk runs. But you have to say nothing the entire run, and then once you finish the chunk, you just start yelling at the top of your lungs, like you did, like, the most intense run of your life. Genius. Nepesta scream. Yeah, we just need to overreact to the max, like we actually. I mean, to be fair, it is euphoric to mine chunks, but we would be overplaying it a little. Your theoretical neighbors would dislike you for that. Hey, look. At least in that scenario, you would at least be you'd be housed, so like you stay winning, right? Okay, maybe you don't need to scream at the top of your lungs, but you definitely just need to, like, overreact. You just need to be like, oh my god, no way! Alright, here we go. Yeah, this song's awesome. Alright! Let's do border check. Yeah. Alright, 1 hour, 41 minutes, and 30 seconds. Yeah, honestly, this is only like 20 seconds slower than last chunk. Alright, no pickaxe is broken. How many diamonds? 28. You gotta remind me which one you're talking about. Are you talking about the running one? Or are you talking about something else? Stream project one? Ah! Right. I mean, yeah. I assumed you were probably thinking of more like speedrunning or something. Osu. Oh, but what kind of project? I like Osu projects. Oh, wait. I need obsidian. Let's get some gravel back in my inventory. Alright, before I forget, I really need to screenshot some stats so I can start punching in the data. 1971, wow. Time for an oil crisis. Alright, that was 13 diamond ore. Combination of getting top 10k. I think I remember top 10k score in every game mode. And also getting Alpha Dan and Mania Bandajun. Okay. So basically, skill improvement in Mania and getting more score. Mostly in standard. I respect that. Who the heck is Krishina? That is Toro. But you probably don't know that person either. He's basically the new Zeltal. Zeltal, but even higher skill cap, basically. But also plays less interesting maps. A lot of the time. One nine nine eight 59. Alright, I'm just punching in my blocks mine and my deep slate mine real quick. Try not to take too long. Good Matamaster. Love to hear it. Wow. Wait. $79. Doesn't play hidden. I do respect that at least. Punching numbers is workplace harassment. True, true. What's up, Infernice? How you doing? Oh wait, I didn't check the obsidian count on that. Let's find out how much obsidian that was, because that might be a new record. So let's see. And then let me look at the other screenshot. 3177. Guys, that was 307 obsidian mined in that chunk. That is absolutely a new record. That's crazy that that chunk wasn't my slowest. Oh my goodness. By the way, that chunk was also my worst deep slate efficiency ever. The first time we've gone under 80% deep slate efficiency. We were at 79.8%. That was crazy. Send that in the music request channel. I'm not clicking on that right now, Pixel. Because otherwise I'm just gonna forget. Yeah, that one was kind of crazy. I don't think we're talking about it like that. Alright. Chunk 109. Complete. Alright, alright. Okay, well, we have one more chunk to do today. I'm gonna just take a quick restroom break, grab some water, and then we'll do one more chunk. Because that's all I got time for today, unfortunately. But, yeah. Oh, man, guys, look at this. Oh, we're just like 1 degree of the pattern away from getting some crazy fast starts on chunks. Oh, I'm sad. Who knows? Maybe there's some air pocket leaking into this area, though. Oh, there's some. There's chickens hanging out in here. But nothing crazy. No, we're not getting sub-hour yet, though. But soon. There definitely will be at least one sub-hour chunk. I know there's, like, this one over here. Let me find it. This chunk right here. This is definitely, like, this one and this one are definitely contenders for sub-hour. There's no way it won't be. 10-minute? No, it's definitely not 10 minutes. If I could see Bedrock, then absolutely, but there's no Bedrock visible, unfortunately. But anyways, let's not get too ahead of ourselves. We are all patience fans here. We are not reaching that chunk just yet, but we will get there in due time. Spoilers. True, true. Anyways, like I said, quick restroom break, quick water break. If you guys need water, snacks, bathroom, now's the time for that. I will BRB. Alright. I have returned. Okay. Let's not waste too much time. Just make sure everything I need to is punched in. Banger idea, alright. What if I made a channel for emote suggestions in the Discord? Is it emote suggestions for like 7TV emotes or what? I mean, you could just send them in the dead chat. I don't really mind because the chat is usually dead, so I'll probably see it. Anyways, let's not waste time. I need to get this chunk mining going. Where's my timer? It always disappears on me. There we go. Welcome back, Pixel, just in time. Also, yeah, Honk would request 1 million brain rots. This is chunk mining music. Let's be real. Thank you, follow. Time to find someone who's willing to donate you a Wii, Pixel. Love it when you kill a dragon made of pure ice and it drops an apple pie. In what game does this happen in? RuneScape. Of course. I should have known. I should have just assumed. Wait, is that Hypixel Skyblock? Honestly, it's either RuneScape or Hypixel Skyblock when it comes to getting stupid items from stupid things. It really could have been either. Or Sanko's Eaten. Incredible. Don't you love this song, Honk? And yes, I would rather listen to this than Too Slimy. Oh my goodness. Riot music, true. Nah, this is not Sophie, this is Aphex Twin, but close enough. Yo. Money? Money? That's for Goinks over Momochi DT 98.73% FC 100 PP 3x. Yeah. It was all me, really. Really, I'm the one playing, fun fact. I'm the world's best rhythm typer player. Thank you, though. I appreciate the money. I will make sure that she is aware that she has earned us many dollars. Yeah, I don't think there's that many people in here that actually want to play Rhythm Typer. I mean, I certainly can't. I got it mine chunks, but appreciate you regardless. I tried Rhythm Typer exactly once, and I realized I literally type like a coughing baby. I type 100 words per minute with 4 fingers. I'm actually cooked. I don't know how to use my other fingers. Sam, yeah, it's I learned how to type from basically a baby. I learned to type as a little baby, and I never relearned. You know, it's not actually a typing game though. Yeah, but like I can't use my other fingers. I can't do it. Alright, thank you. Have fun with your continued rhythm typing, Pixie. Don't spend the money too quick. I will spend the money extremely irresponsibly. But at least I'll let you know this. It is true. Gamble. Yes. The whole. Use all 17 fingers on your left hand. Is there something you'd like to tell the class, Ideal? Do you have 17 fingers on your left hand? You can only lose 100% but gain 3,000%. True, that's on the low end. We could gain more than this, but you're right. I can only lose 100%. There's nothing to be said. Everything is normal. True, true. See ya. Thank you again for money. Goodbye. Just got your Rhythm Typer top play, 6 PP. Natural. Oh my god, a hype train. I love when a hype train starts from one single subscriber. I love when Twitch forces the interaction. Scam train. Pretty much. It's a scam train because I would rather you guys give me money directly through the donation below. Anyways. It's got 13 PP play. Dang, you're already like a tenth of the way to getting PP record. I actually don't know what PP record in Rhythm Typer is, but it's literally in like the 100 range. PP scaling is very different on there compared to Usu standard. Hmm. Oh, her skill set on Osu actually translates perfectly to this game, unironically, by the way. That's literally why she's one of the best Rhythm Typer players. I think she's currently ranked number 3. Honestly, I just don't like learning new games. That's kind of why I am not really trying very hard to play. I don't have time to learn another rhythm game. Also, I'm only really good at using my middle and index finger on both hands. You can play most of the game pretty well with just 4 fingers, but there's plenty of maps that force you to use 8 fingers. Yeah. Anything that would require me to use more than 4 fingers, I would just become a coughing baby. I feel like Rhythm Typer is definitely like Osu, where you gotta mess around with settings and skin before it makes sense, in my mind. Yeah. I mean, these questions would be better answered by Goink, not me. I don't know much about the the skins or just really any of the settings. That's probably also why I didn't enjoy it very much. Possibly. Yeah, is there skins? That's a good joke. Are there score farmers in Rhythm Typer? I think there definitely is. And I think Goink is one of them. There's not that many maps ranked, to be fair. So that helps. Number 3 rank score. Oh, dang. I didn't realize you're number 3 in both score and PP. Do you even have a score on every map, Goink? Some maps where you don't feel like retrying to FC. You had completion until 2 weeks ago and kept up. Alright. Okay, bye. Alright, bye. Alright, have fun. Game more alive than Osu. True, true. We did. I didn't even notice, low-key. That's cool, though. Kind of was distracted. But yeah, 2 million. $2 trillion dick flight. Very nice. Good job, Manny. Good job. I don't remember what the PP play I said on Rhythm Typer is, but if you're looking for my profile on there, I'm I'm Chunk Miner 1024 on Rhythm Typer. Am I serious? No, I'm Chunk Miner 1024. Also, what's up, Pretzel? How you doing? Five PP, let's go. Just woke up, gonna get ready to work in an hour. Nothing better relax with than mint tea and chunk mining. Sounds nice. Do you put anything in your tea, Pretzel, or do you just have it just as is? Thank you, guys. Come on, guys. This song 150? Oh, ruined. Put a small, not full spoon of sugar in your tea. It's 150.5, GG. I don't know. I decided to try tea again today, actually, and I think I just don't like tea. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Like I maybe am I not like steeping it long enough? Am I over steeping it? Because it just tasted like dirty water to me. Nah, they just set it to 150.5 just to be quirky, actually. I mean, technically it is dirty water, but you make it dirty with dried up leaves. But that's what I was saying, like, why do people like this? Good. I mean, I tried it with, like, a tablespoon of honey. But, like, then it just tasted like sweet, dirty water. Maybe I should try just sugar next time. I don't know, I didn't like it with honey. Chamomile tea is the one I tried. I don't know, it literally just tasted like dirty water to me. I don't get it. Yeah, I don't know, maybe I just got unlucky. Mint tea. Okay, well, I don't know what to do with the rest of my chamomile tea then. I'm gonna try and make it good. Yeah. I mean, if nothing else, I just want to be able to mask the dirty flavor that it has. Okay, another question though, like, what's like a good amount of time to let the tea steep for? Like, if it's like bagged tea, if you have any idea. Because I'm wondering if I did it for too short or too long or whatever. Never put the tea bag out. So you drink your tea strong. I wonder if maybe that's a good idea though with the tea I had, because it honestly didn't taste like anything except like just scented dirty water. So maybe in that case I should leave the tea bag in to hopefully get a stronger flavor. Yeah. I mean, the thing I wanted to do is just find a replacement for coffee in the morning. Like a nice hot drink that isn't caffeinated, just something to enjoy. And also, everyone was hating on me when I said I didn't like tea. So I was like, okay, let me try this again. And it's like, no, I just still don't like this. I don't know. Or at least I didn't like whatever I got, I guess. Then again, it might just be hard for me to enjoy tea anyways, because I'm literally a soda drinker. There just might not be any hope for me. Wouldn't recommend the fruit flavors, you like mint and black tea plus milk. Any reason you don't recommend fruit flavors? Are they just like usually not good? Taste not real. Okay. Good job, Pixel. Lemon balm is also good. Okay, maybe I just grabbed the wrong tea, I guess. But like, do I really want to spend more money on tea just to come to the same conclusion again? It doesn't help that I literally live in like the worst state to try and drink tea because Mormons literally don't drink tea. Tea tastes like nothing to you. Dude, for real though, like I like to me all tea tasted like was dirty water. It didn't even smell good either. Like I thought it would at least have a good aroma. But it just straight up didn't. Maybe I just got literally the worst. I got chamomile. I did. We turned camo into tea. Maybe come on, make your chamomile smells amazing. I couldn't smell it. It didn't smell like anything to me. Again, like I said, I'm literally a soda drinker, so it just might not be possible for me to enjoy tea. I just want a nice replacement for coffee in the morning that isn't, like, caffeinated or terrible for me. Maybe I just gotta start making hot chocolate. I don't know, man. Like an unsweet hot chocolate. Not like literally unsweetened, but like not super sweet. I feel like hot chocolate is normally a very sweet thing. He wants to just put lemon juice in hot water. I don't really like lemons like that, but I'm glad you enjoyed. The Tooth Eroder 99, yeah. I mean, it can't erode your teeth any more than soda would, right? Water with a lemon is also good, you've heard. Yeah, he was a pretty good 2010 OC player. Lemon water. Yeah, I mean, I literally just went to the dentist today, Pixel, and they quite literally just berated me to tell me to brush more, so that was nice. And also, my teeth hurt more coming out of the dentist than when I went in. They literally, like, scraped at my teeth. Speaking of that, your tooth hurts since yesterday. Yeah, not good. Went to the dentist today and the dentures are tooth locking. For real, for real. And that dentist was a tiger. Finger locking tiger Yamato. Wait, true? True? You have your wisdom teeth coming in, it sucks. Yeah. I think I'm supposed to have my wisdom teeth removed at some point, but like, they've just straight up never done this. And like, I don't know. It hasn't really bothered me, so. Oh hey, Ideal, I added this version of the song to the playlist. Tori no Uta, but like slightly different and more cleaned up. Prefer the crunchy audio of the old version. It is a little uncanny to hear it in good quality. And yeah, that really sucks, Pixel. That's unfortunate. Yeah. I should just have like 10 different mixes of Tori no Uta in the playlist, actually. Tori no Uta is the song I would LARP for well over Sakura no Uta any day. This is my LARP song. Sudden Death R99. Now that's a LARP if I've ever heard of one. No one's talking about this song. This is zombie. Such a good song. LARP detected. LARP detected. Honestly, I haven't heard that song in a long time, so I just can't remember it that well. I mean, it's a V2B map, right? That's probably why it has such good LARP ability. V2B was just the ultimate LARP song mapper. Can you feel like a LARP god? Yeah. What song would Eminem LARP for? Is V2B? Yeah. Dang, I'm surprised I remember that. Considering I haven't played that map in forever. Good question, Ideal. Good question. I'm hoping that Eminem would LARP for something epic, like Ekiben 2000. It was an old map that had any skill level. Cookiezi probably has a DTFC on it. I mean, that still means he FC'd it. My statement stands. I think the weird part about that guy is that he decided to become a mouse player. He's actually LARPing by playing mouse, by the way. All mouse players are LARPers. Nah, not my go-to Seeker box. He gets to have mouse. Although I think he plays like Mablet. So, actually, no, you know what? He's actually extra LARPing. Never mind. Oh, speaking of LARPing, I love this song. I don't remember which version I put in here. I think this is Yo-Yo Yuppie version. Hey, I like Yo-Yo Yuppie. Niku Niku chorus version? Nah. What was the version Gao map? That's the best version. Welcome back. Unfortunately, Seer, you missed when we mined 307 obsidian. Gao with 3 W's. Either 3 or 4 W's, actually. I want to say it's 3. But yeah, the version he mapped is the best one. Yeah, that's the real version. But I do like this version as well. It's not crunchy, though. That's the thing. So it's actually a different song. Crunchiness improves some songs. I mean, it also is just like, that's just how I knew the song. It's just crunchy. I drink water. Excuse me. Oh dang, one of my favorite Shiki songs is coming up next. Glass. Not that one. Would you guys kill me if I didn't have Pure Ruby in the stream playlist? I actually can't remember if I do or not. I want to say I do, but I feel like I haven't heard it in a while, so maybe I don't. I forgot. But I love this song. Something about this song really tickles my brain. This is Canary by Shiki. Wait, I just thought of a genius collection idea. I need to get an Osu collection of every, like, below Air 9 map that Shield has a DTFC on. This would unironically be a really good collection for someone like me. I could do that through Osu Alt. Ah, yes, this part. I love this part. Just something about this really tickles my brain. Shield has the best taste in maps. He also just has the best skill set. Shield has the most fun skill set of any top player, in my opinion. He's basically exactly the type of player I want to be. I don't care about getting good at, like, really weird tech gimmick stuff. I just want to be good at my A8 DT slop. Okay, but actually making collections of, like, Usu players, like, DTFCs, might actually be a method for shredding for me. Like, another player who I should copy, low-key, is HVic. Just get anything he's ever submitted a score on DT that's at least, like, 4.7 stars, no mod. That's a good way to get my single tap speed back. You have an HVic snipe on some old map. Hey man, that's your LARP? True. You are literally HVic if he was stuck in Brazil. That is your LARP. Shield is more of my LARP. Actually, my LARP is more just a mix of Shield and 2013 Cookie Z, but without hidden. You know, guys, think about it this way. Ristal is actually just a LARP of Woey. Think about this. He literally just copied Woey bar for bar and just raised the star rating by a bit. Woey ran so Ristal could crawl. You're just like every top player, but a little worse at everything. True, true. I mean, I'm basically MREC. Period. Do y'all ever wonder which players have you in their bio? No, not really. I also don't have anyone in my bio, to be fair. Yeah, sorry, you're just you gotta just start LARPing is really big ego, sorry. Respect player list, private. That's me. Honestly, you should just download every Mythu map. Respect player list. List of your previous nicknames. True. Well, what I can tell you, Manny, is that she has at least two. You do have a really nice score on the OWC Lola speed. I think I have like a not FC. No, I think I actually have like a 97% FC on that. Back at my peak speed. Thank you the follow. Rhythm Typer is actually a nice chill game. It's interesting. I just can't play. I can't learn new games right now. Indeed they did. Indeed they did. Yeah, 95% FC is actually still really good, by the way. Nice. Unfortunately, a random DTA map is actually your best score. Fun fact. I said, unfortunately, your best score is actually random DTM score. Fun fact. Your typing's bad. 100 more reps of Rhythm Typer for you. Can you link that map set, Pixel? I'm curious if I have a score on this. Like, well, okay, I definitely have a score on it, but like an actually notable score or not. Unranked. What? Oh, no, I'm talking about Wonderful Wonder, not this. Let's see. I have a Nomad SS on the top diff. I am so awesome. I do have a DT1 miss that's worth 355 though. But I probably didn't put very much effort into actually trying that. You got a 96% DTFC for 331. Dang, that's crazy. I have a half combo 1 miss that's worth like 20 PP more than that. I think I legitimately assessed the rest of the map or something. Which, to be fair, is not very hard for a map like that, but... It feels weird, like, having my top 200 PP scores all being 400 plus. I didn't think I would ever be able to get my top 100, let alone top 200, all 400s. It's kind of crazy. Like, even though I don't play for PP, I do think that is a pretty cool performance points milestone. Especially considering I don't even have a 600. Most people who can get a 600 probably still have 300s in their, like, bottom of the top 200. Unless I'm mistaken, but I'm on the Ryuke grind set, yeah. Exactly. Top 100, 700s, no 900s. Yeah, I mean, it's just more fun that way. Unironically, he could have been a good score farmer if he applied that mindset to score farming instead of only playing high star DT. He had the sauce. He had the sauce. He was legitimately a super talented player. He just never closed out any unbelievable scores. He had the potential to do much higher PP scores than he ever actually did. He had the juice, but he never closed it out. You know what I mean? I mean, frankly, he still has the juice. He just doesn't really play DT much anymore from what I see. He's more into playing like hard rock and tech maps. I think Hinder tweeted that. That's awesome. Hinder's a good player. His top plays are pretty hard. Yeah. It's literally true though. I mean, shoot, look at like Shield's top plays. Like you have to play really hard maps, or you just have to play farm maps to get the same performance. PP literally still doesn't make any sense. Never has, never will, probably. Tried rhythm type or you died immediately. Well, I mean, I can't play that pretzel. My top play is 5 PP. Fall Angel DT, my beloved. Man, I would love to be able to FC Fallen Angel DT. You have hate in your heart for aim slot players. Honestly, for me, it's not even just the players. It's really the mappers who I have hate for. Actual bad faith actors. See, the worst part about modern Osu, like especially since I completed Osu, is that mappers have been mapping in bad faith, but then also players who play these maps have been acting in bad faith. Like, there's so many ardent defenders of these types of maps. And then when you ask them for a reason as to why this shouldn't... Like, this should be ranked, it's like, it's fun. Like, sure, man. I'm sure you're having a lot of fun flinging your cursor around. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this really is what the kids enjoy now. But, like, it's just really insane to think that, like, these people could just be having fun playing real maps. And instead we got, yeah, TikTokified Osu instead. And then these people will literally, like, kill you if you don't agree with them. That aim slop is perfectly fine and reasonable to be ranked. You missed the stream with 103 chunks. Unlucky. Here is when OWC players at 6 to 8k PP were doing crazy DT plays over 300 PP. Yeah. I mean, Pretzel, there was a time where I was ranked 5,000 in the world, or even 4,000, and I didn't even have a 200 PP play yet. This is all the way back in 2014. Yeah, I mean, that's literally why they made anonymous vetoes a thing again, because mappers, like BNs, were getting harassed for vetoing these maps. And by the way, look at the Reddit threads anytime an aim slot map gets vetoed now. Now it's people being, like, super vitriolic and hating on the system. And it's like, these are definitely the same people that would be hurling insults and death threats to these mappers if they knew who it was. One map. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're an interesting mapper. I haven't really played very much because they rank everything basically after I completed Osu, so yeah. Yeah. So it's just not something I'm super aware of. I'm aware of that map, but I mean it's basically just a different variation of the 2008 map is the vibe I got from it. Like, it's not bad, but it's definitely like, yeah. Oh man. I'm hoping the end of this chunk isn't super dense or filled with obsidian, because it's already later than I want it to be, and I still have to work on things. Also, one sec. Yeah, I mean, this game is built on having, like, an English keyboard, so... How's the chunk? It's going, it's going. Doesn't seem very remarkable, but that's fine. Doesn't have to be. I do wish it was a little faster. Just because I got things I need to do still, but it's all good. Okay, I gotta cook up a bunch of chicken. Chicken. Also, one sec. Yeah, it should go well. I mean, it's really more of me just batch cooking. It's not necessarily uh making dinner. I'm probably gonna end up turning a lot of the chicken into butter chicken. So that'll be nice. Hope my kitchen turns out well. Thank you. Yeah, I've been really enjoying butter chicken as of late. It's not exactly like the cheapest thing I can make at home, but like still way cheaper than getting it as like takeout by quite a wide margin too. Indian takeout is expensive out here. Oh. Well, you just gotta celebrate the day early, I guess, Pixel, if that's the case. There's one thing to not be shy with spending money on, and certainly food. I mean, yes and no. I think spending money on takeout is definitely a waste of money, at least like doing that like multiple times a week. I definitely could use, yeah. That's what I'm getting at. I'm not necessarily saying like cooking at home is expensive. It's really not compared to takeout. But there's definitely cheaper meals I can do. But I mean, I still like I think total ingredient wise, it's probably still gonna be like no more than $4 per like bowl that I make for myself, which is honestly still great. Time to prepare for work. Alright, see you, Pretzel. Thank you for tuning in. Chinese restaurant just got loved. I mean, I think plenty of people have loved Chinese restaurants, but depends on the dish. Some dishes are more expensive when you're doing it yourself. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it definitely depends on the dish, but I can't think of that many dishes where cooking at home genuinely would be like that much more expensive. At least the stuff I eat regularly. Like I'm just thinking like burritos, quesadillas, uh rice bowls, stuff like that. Like that's very much cheaper to make at home. And even the butter chicken is definitely a lot cheaper to make at home. Honestly, the most expensive part of the dish is just the chicken. Well, the chicken and the sauce. But, like, Yeah. And then just doing on a bed of rice. Rice is really cheap. Honestly, it's probably closer to like $3 a bowl, not 4. I guess it depends on how much chicken I want to eat, though. Buckwheat is underrated. I frankly don't really know what that is. I've heard of it. I don't know if I've ever eaten it. Wheat for horses. Ah. I see. Well, maybe I should look into that, because I feel like I've been craving a little variety from my rice bowls. I mainly make the rice bowls for work lunches, because it's just a really easy thing to meal prep for a guy like me. But yeah, I'll look into buckwheat. Maybe I've seen it before, but I just can't remember what it's supposed to be. Here, let me take a quick look. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had this. I don't know where it's most commonly eaten. Because I feel like I've never heard of this being eaten around here. I mean, what kind of flavor profile does it have? And I really should be eating more oatmeal. I have a thing of oatmeal in my pantry that I've been neglecting. Oatmeal can be made into like a nice either breakfast thing or a dessert thing, depending on what you put in it. Mm. Ugh. Okay, we're getting close to the end here. Just 8 more layers after I finish this. Yeah. Wait, you know, I just realized something. Now that we reached 2 million deep slate mined, and I know what how many deep slate we can mine a minute, we could actually just figure out how many minutes I've spent digging deep slate by just dividing 2 million by 150. And that's how many minutes we've spent. God, it's gonna be a wild number, I already know. $222 hours. I am not over streaming, over breaking deep slate. Not even counting efficiency. Yeah, that's like if I peak efficiency. Well, you know what? Look at my spreadsheet. You can literally see my average efficiency at the very top. So you could actually calculate using the like my average efficiency. Like what is it at? My average efficiency is 134. 134.32. So use that number. Oh god, it's gonna be worse. $240 hours. Let's just call it an even 250. That's actually psychotic. When it's put like that, that's psychotic. And we're only 10% of the way through the fully mined chunks. Any idea what the spinner thing is in Rhythm Typer? You have to type the sentence that appears on screen. This is Minecraft Muffin. I'm pretty sure you've seen this game before. Where are the circles you came here for? Tomorrow. Come back tomorrow night, and then you can tell me where are the squares that you came here for. Yeah. What is this song? It's called Panoramic View of Jazz. By Electel. Elektel. If you had an Electel failure. True. True. It's all because of the Electel College. You're welcome, Pixel. Waiting. E2. Are we playing chess now? Little Caesars. CF. I think you meant to type XD. Gotta shift over one. Good job. You got it. Also, you missed some interesting things, Muffin. We reached 2 million deep slate, and we also had a chunk where we mined 307 obsidian. And it somehow was not our slowest chunk, if you can believe that. There's a 3x3 grid rhythm game called Pulses that you play with the numpad. A lot of Pulses players are good at rhythm typer as well, and vice versa. It's comparable to the Spice Trade, really. I literally don't have a number pad. GG. Is this Momo the Melon stream? Perhaps. Not for much longer, though. We're almost done with this chunk, and then I gotta leave. I always love playing with the ribbon keys. Professors are complete trolls, really? Careful, Muffin, you're getting close to saying some bad words. How did they make an entire problem with 3 sections and all the answers was 0? They actually just hate you and what you did. That's how. Either that or you actually don't know how to do math. The very funny guy. Well, the very funny guy is not in the stream here with us right now, unfortunately. It certainly ain't me, because I've never told a joke in my life. Imagine waking up in the morning, you have to do math. You actually got it right, but they couldn't even make one answer normal. What would be a normal answer to you? Why is 0 not a normal answer? Nah, 0's better. Zero is a better answer because it'll be everyone's bank account number soon. You wake up in the morning and do math. I wake up in the morning and do math. Walter White. He did say this. He did say this. Well, to be fair, that guy did both math and meth. He did chemistry, Jesse? That's crazy. Never heard of that subject. Alright, we're just about done here. Didn't miss any blocks, did we? Nah. Okay. That wasn't that bad. 1 hour, 38 minutes, and 6 seconds. No pickaxes broken. How many diamonds did I get? 18. Diamond ore. Check. 1980. Oh, no. 9 diamond ore. Oh, banger alert, banger alert. We're gonna end stream with an Omega banger. Alright. And let me get my blocks mined and deep slate mined. Ending stream, unsubscribed. Honk, you would literally steal my money from how often you've unsubscribed. You also would just steal my money, period. Oh, that's crazy that we actually reached 2 million deep slate mine, though. That's awesome. Alright. 187. Okay. Flux mine. Let's see what it is. Flux mined is 14.8k. Yeah. Kind of slow, but we had a lot of deep slate, to be fair. It's a deep slate mined on this. 13.4k, wow. Yeah. That makes sense. Okay. Anyways, that's gonna be it for me tonight, guys. This is fun. This is fun. We had a okay weekend of digging. Not as much as I wanted to do, but you know, as long as we're making progress, surely we'll finish by the end of next year. Surely, surely. Alright, but yeah. Anyways, I am gonna get out of here. I hope all of y'all have a good night. More Minecraft on Saturday, but I am streaming tomorrow. Possibly Osu, or something else, who knows. Wait, do another chunk? Wait,